How's it going, everybody? It's been a really long time, and there's been a lot of changes that have happened in the past, well, since March, and I want to tell you what's been going on. So, I guess maybe the biggest news is Sunwa and I got married. Woo! Yeah! Congratulations to me. We were married on March 15th. In Korea. We had a traditional Korean wedding. My mother and father came to Korea and they celebrated with us, and I actually had friends all the way from Japan. My host family, they came also, so it was really awesome. Right now, I am back in Chicago. I am finished with my contract with the Hagwon that I was teaching at, the Private Language Institute in Korea. I was there for 2.5 years. That was my contract, and I finished it. So I completed my contract. Everything worked out well. Right now, Sunwa, she has her green card. She has her social security card. She has a driver's license, and she has a job. That's more than what I have because I don't have a job right now. What I'm doing right now is I'm going to a school for advertising. It's a 1-year program, and it's in the city. I applied for a graduate school program, but I didn't get accepted. And actually, after doing some research, I found out that what I'm doing now is actually better for what I want to do in the future. This is going to help me more than if I went to graduate school, so that's awesome. So what have I been doing right now? What have I been up to? So what happened is in the end of February, I finished at my Hagwon. I finished teaching, and Sunwa and I we were preparing for our wedding for months and months and months before that. And actually, she did most of the work. So I'm actually thanking her. We had to go and find the location for the ceremony, and then for the reception we had to get like a photographer, videographer, all that wonderful fun stuff. And that after our wedding, so my mother and father, they came to the wedding, and then we took them around Korea. We drove around to the East Coast. We went to Sorak Mountain, and we had a really fun time. And then for Sunwa and I think we left in the end of March. And our honeymoon, we went to Hawaii. And luckily, my uncle lives there, and we stayed with him. Otherwise, I don't think we would have been able to have a honeymoon like that. And we got our scuba diving certificate. So we had like a course that we went through, and we actually are certified to go down to 60 feet. What else have we done? So Sunwa and I, we bought our first car, so that's really awesome. And right now, I'm just living at home. We're both living at home and saving money. She's working full-time, and I'm kind of going to school full-time. It's not, well, it is a lot of hours, so it's basically almost full-time. And right now, I'm looking for a part-time job. Oh yes, and also Chancho, he went back with my mother and father because they left Korea before Sunwa and I did. So we had to get all his rabies vaccination, like papers, and we've already been getting him vaccinated way before even getting close to leaving. So he was all good to go, but we just had to make sure, the proper way to be able to send him back. So he went with my mom and dad. He left with them, and everything turned out good. And now he has some more sisters at home for him to play with. So in the end, when I look back at my time spent in Korea, and I remember making, some videos how to teach English in Korea, how to find a job in Korea, and I was sitting in the same exact place. And when I look back at it and I think about it, and I wonder, would I go through all that again? Yes, definitely. I would do it all again, although I really don't want to because there was a lot of work involved. But everything that happened, I'm glad the way that it turned out. I met my wife. I had such an amazing kindergarten class, and I'm so appreciative to have made the friends that I made while I was there in Korea because everybody that I met was really special, and I just had an amazing time. I learned that teaching was something I was really interested in, and I tried my best to become the best teacher that I possibly could. My kindergarten students that I taught for 2 years, they came in as like little kids not knowing any English at all, and I had them for 2 years, Monday through Friday, from 10 to 3, and they developed their English so well that, we had conversations all the time. They told me about, anything they want to talk about. They actually came to my wedding ceremony. The mothers and the kindergarten kids, they all came. So that was really special, and I'll remember that forever. So yeah, I learned that I really like teaching. It was a lot of fun. Like I said, I tried to be the best teacher that I could. So when I think about everything that happened and I think about the school, I think for other people that were in my position, that were interested in going abroad to teach English, not just in Korea, but if you were interested in going to Korea to teach English, I would definitely recommend it. Like, all you need is a bachelor's degree to be able to go. And right now it's a little difficult to find a public school job in Seoul, but you could probably find one outside of Seoul. Um, and as long as you have that bachelor's degree, money really isn't a big issue because they pay for your plane ticket to go there. They pay for your apartment. You have to pay for your utilities. But I know a lot of people that came to Korea, maybe just to pay off their debts. I'm not sure. I'm sure a lot of people, they were going there to travel and have fun and teach English, but also worked out in their favor too because they were able to pay off all their debts, all their debt while they were there. So money really isn't the big problem. It's just whether or not you would be interested in going to a different country. And I would say, honestly, to go and teach English at a hagwon, it can be it can be a little bit scary. I remember when I first got there, I was really excited and I was looking forward to my new adventure. But I can imagine that people that aren't really comfortable with going to new places, really aren't comfortable with doing new things, this would be a huge jump, a huge step. But I think that going abroad and living abroad, it really kind of, opens your eyes, and the world just becomes, it seems a little bit more clear. You just learn how to view things from a different perspective. And it's something that I think that everybody should do. Of course, not everybody will be able to, not everybody has desire to, not everybody even has, the ability, or not really so much ability, but it may be more difficult for other people in different, circumstances. But for the people that are able and willing, definitely you should go. And if anything, if it doesn't work out, you could always stay for the year and finish your contract, or you could just get out of there. So, in the end, what I plan to do is that this channel is not going to be dead. I'm going to keep this bad boy going. I want to make some videos about people that, if they are living in Korea and they are planning on getting married, the steps that Sunwa and I had to go through to be able to do that. Some of the stuff was a little bit tricky. Also, I'll probably make a video about what to do if you bought a dog in Korea and we're planning on bringing it back. Of course you're going to bring it back if you buy a dog in Korea. You got to bring it back. It's your baby. And then I'll probably make another video about, since I taught at the same school for 2.5 years, I'd like to make something about, for people that are looking to go teach in Korea, what type of things that they should be looking for, what type of things to avoid, what kind of things the school are going to offer. And last but not least, I have some videos of the music that I've made in the past on my channel. They're pretty old, it's pretty old stuff. I haven't put anything new on there. The most recent song that I made that's on YouTube is The Love is a Gun, which if you haven't checked it out, you better go check that out. But what I want to say is that I have a SoundCloud account. It's just my name, just Paul B. Feldman. I'll put a link in the little description below this video. But I don't think I've ever asked before in the past. Maybe I've asked once or something like, oh, please like this video, please subscribe. But I think I only did that like maybe once or twice in the videos that I've made. I really don't care if I have a lot of subscribers or not. That's not what this channel is for. But if I can ask, please go and check out my SoundCloud website. Listen to my songs. You could download them for free. I would love it if you posted on your Facebook and said, hey everybody, check out these wonderful songs. That would really be awesome, and I'd appreciate it very much. So music is something that I've always been interested in, and lately I've been thinking about doing it a little more seriously, and I'm trying to like refine my techniques. And also I've been copywriting my songs, so I guess I have gotten a little bit serious about it. Anyway, that is it. That is my news update. I'm not dead yet. And like I said, I plan on making some more videos, so please go ahead and stick around. Alright, take it easy.